Adam Ogden is the CEO and founder of JuiceBlendz International, which has 14 total franchise locations. Adam's here to find out if he really has what it takes to grow his business.
Adam, welcome to Gut Check.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Good to see you.
Awesome to see you as well.
So listen, I need to know, how are you going to make JuiceBlendz successful?
One of the biggest things that we've done is just basically opening non-traditional locations, colleges, airports, arenas, and right now that's our primary focus. It's a captive audience, very unique marketplace, and you're seeing us popping up on a lot of colleges everywhere.
Do they ROI, meaning for the amount of money you have to invest to open up a location and the rent you have to pay and the SG&As, can you make money and how quickly?
When we look at the traditional smoothie store model, for example, that you see perhaps next to a Starbucks or next to a Publix versus a non-traditional location inside a college market, they open for about 1/3 of the cost. So normally you can spend $200,000 to $300,000 opening a big inline store, whereas opening a college it's about $100,000, and we're seeing much quicker returns, much faster return on investment, and a lot less overhead.
So it costs you $100 to open it. What are you going to do the first year in the average store?
We make our money on gross sales. So basically we work off a royalty program where we take 8% of the gross and then a 2% marketing and product development fee. So we'll take on average around $50,000 to $60,000 per unit back to the company annually. So we'll see our money back in about 2 years on these units that we're opening.
Your real growth is going to come from franchising, so that your franchisees have to be successful.
Absolutely. We've learned that from failing. I call it failing my way to success. So we open stores early on.
I like that, failing my way to success.
It is. Very early on, we had stores that encountered challenges. Fortunately, we had opened a couple colleges in the marketplace. We'd also opened in the American Airlines Arena, home of the Miami Heat, so we had some really good test markets there. And the arenas and the non-traditional stores worked the best.
Okay, a couple of questions. Revenue, what will a revenue store do?
On average, a college can do $300,000 to $500,000 annually.
Okay, margin?
The gross margin on that is around 25%.
And then what will you put to the bottom line?
We'll put to the bottom line of our company,
not the company, the franchisee,
close to 28% of that gross revenue to the bottom line.
Is it the right business model to truly be expandable and growable to give you the success you want? And I'm still challenging that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
If I was investing my money, if I'd want to invest my money there, I would want to double and triple check it, and I'd ask you to dig deep in your gut and say, what have we not done right? And what have we done right to give us the 14 locations? And why haven't more people opened or been more appealing as a franchisor to franchisees? Two things. Number one, continue to expand the college campuses in line. You got to develop a new model, whether it's a smaller format, but you got to get in line. You got to expand the brand. The reason why Papa John's has been so successful at college campuses, externally they have a brand and they develop the following. So if your brand externally starts to build a following, it'll be a lot smoother for you internally on the campus as well. And the campuses will help you build externally. So Adam, big question here. Do you have the guts to do what it takes to make this business successful?
Absolutely, and the reason is when I first started my business, I had nothing to lose. I honestly believe there's nothing that I'm going to face or anything that's formed against me. I honestly believe I'm going to prosper it and overcome it. I mean, for me, Jordan, the bottom line is failure is just not an option. I wake up every day and I say, what if failure was not an option? Whatever I do, and I know I'm not, so I program my mindset for success, and that's why, I know I've only got 14 units now, but from where I came from, I came from nothing. I was working 3 jobs and driving a minivan, and so I feel that it's been a huge success for me so far. So to get to 50 units is it sounds like a challenge or a big obstacle, but I don't believe it's an obstacle at all. I think it's an opportunity.
Gut check. I believe in you. You can make this happen. You go get them.
All right, thanks a lot,
I want to
man.
see you again.
All right, you're
6
awesome.
months from now, I want to see you.
6 months, hopefully we're going to have a lot more units open.
Okay.
Okay, thanks again.